Welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video with Blazing Corp. We are going to be going into the faction wars today, and we are going to be checking out the Sacred Order Crypt. We're going to see here just who I beat it with, what champions I used, how I got really lucky, and we're going to do that all next. All right, so here we are in the Sacred Order Crypt. We are completed here. So I'm pretty much farming stage 20 consistently. How I ever beat stage 21 with 3 stars is a miracle, because look at the team that we have assembled. Here, there is no healer in this team. There's no reviver. I guess we could technically call Lightsworn a reviver here, because he's got the revive on death. So that's kind of interesting. Yeah. But yeah, we don't really have heals. We don't really have a reviver. Usually 2 things that we need. I was building out Cardinal to be our reviver, because she revives all dead allies, heals them by 25% of their max HP, and boosts their turn meter to max, which is insane here. And that turn meter to max does bring everybody up to her speed, which is really, really nice here. But yeah, I ended up not needing her. As I was in the case of building her out, I'd already built out Fanax, and yeah, he ended up being the King Cheese when it came to this particular set of battles. So let's take a little look-see at the stats here. So we've got, let's see, decent health points. I actually like building out these guys with high health points. It helps quite a bit when they're getting hit. Here, he's got decent defense. Okay amount of speed. Crit rate, a little bit of crit rate, crit damage. Not too much resistance. And he does have accuracy, though, so that is impressive. We've got 1 more to go on the accuracy stat to get that great haul up to 10. Then we'll work on the resistance for the Spirit faction there, and then we'll probably move on to Void, and then follow it up finally with Force here, building out the resistance and accuracy stats here. So that could end up being nice. He's got a very high accuracy total now, so his time compression skill fills the turn meters of all allies by 15% and decreases turn meters of all enemies by 15%, then grants an extra turn, in which case he's going to put on a decreased defense 100% chance. And then he's going to hit that leech on the A1. Basically a 50% chance of hitting the leech. He's got 2 chances at it, so probably going to go on most times. All right, next up, we've got Lightsworn. Man, I don't think I built this guy a long time ago here, and yeah, I don't think I've touched him since. So attacks 1 enemy 3 times, decreases the target's turn meter by 10%, which is not bad actually. Now, it doesn't say per hit, so that might only be a 1-time turn meter progression. Let's see. Attacks on enemy, 50% decrease attack, which is nice. On a 3-turn cooldown, decrease speed as well for 2 turns. Not bad at all. And then increase defense and revive on death. All allies 2 turns. Right here, not bad in terms of his stats. Let's take a look. Actually, it is pretty awful on the stats here. How the hell did I beat this? Right here, this is just showing you that you don't need to have like crazy maxed out guys here, you know, ridiculous speeds or anything like that to win at faction wars. So decent health points, really good defense here. So he is going to hit like a truck because he is based on defense. He's got really low speed. Huh. I was gonna rebuild this guy, put like speed boots on him. I guess he doesn't have. Speed boots. Huh. We've got 100% crit rate, so he's got a decent amount of crit damage. He's a void, so I mean he should be better than this. I could re-kit him just to get him like a decent amount of accuracy. Yeah, I think if I was going to re-kit him, kind of build him the same, just increase his accuracy and try to increase his crit damage for the most part. But yeah, not super high on my list to re-kit, so probably won't get a re-kit for a while unless I need him for something specific. But he's like all A1s. Yeah, he's all single enemy attack. So not super inclined to ever re-kit him for probably a long time. Obviously, we know about Astrolon. If you've seen any of my videos or if you've been part of the G2O crowd here for a while, you've seen Astrolon in quite a bit of my videos. He is fantastic. He's got attack one enemy 2 times, has a 30% chance of placing a 60% decreased defense debuff for 2 turns. That's on an A1, so Countess Lix, if she was able to be in here, would team up with him to join the attack when they're on the same team. And then Countess Lix will use her default skill. Countess Lix will not team up on this attack if this skill is used when counterattacking or when teaming up to attack with another champion. Too bad, because that would be an awesome skill if you could use it with counterattacking. It's still an awesome skill regardless, though, because it's a pretty good 1-2 punch. Attacks when enemy will ignore increased defense, strengthen, and ally protection buffs. This is a fantastic skill for Arena. Here, he is now in an Arena team. I guess it's like a... Is this a blender? No, I guess it's a blender. Here, I've got... Arbiter, so fine. Well, we'd finished Arbiter a while ago, but I finally built her out. She's finally 6-star, fully ascended, got a ton of speed on her. I think she's like 280 speed here. And yeah, we're wrecking some people in Arena now here. I could definitely use Arbiter getting a little bit faster into the 300s to really feel comfortable going first. But I feel pretty comfortable that I'm going to go first on most battles. Or if we go second, that we have enough defense there to kind of take care here for the most part. All right, so revives a random ally with 40% HP and places a shield buff on them for equal to 20% of their max HP for 2 turns if this attack kills an enemy. Also place the shield buff on this champion equal to 20% of their max HP for 2 turns if this attack kills an enemy. So that's like the blood shield here. So that's cool. We then have the big ability for Astrolon. So this removes all buffs from targets under Veil or Perfect Veil buffs, then places a 25% weaken debuff on enemies who have Veil or Perfect Veil buffs removed, then attacks all enemies. That is a fantastic skill, as it is read right there. They go on to make this a lot better by also having a 100% chance when booked, which it is, of placing a stun debuff on all enemies for 1 turn. This ability makes him a vicious damage dealer. Vicious. Right here, he's going to hit hard, he's going to stun, he's going to rip off Perfect Veil and Veil buffs, he's going to place weaken. It's pretty much a perfect skill. Here, Cannot go wrong. Then his passive Emissary fills his champion's turn meter by 3% every time an ally is hit. Decreases incoming damage by 25% if the attacker's attack is lower than this champion's. So I guess he could go through a rekit. I can say that with confidence is I could fully put him through a rekit, and I would try to get his attack into the 6,000 range here if I could. Keep his health points relatively in line with how it is now. His defense relatively in line with how it is now here. But I think, I have Savage on him right now. I'd probably put Stalwart on him. Actually, no, it wouldn't matter. I'd just keep him his passive the same. Keep his speed right around here. Crit rate, crit damage, decently high. If I could get that a little bit higher into like the 250 range, that'd be great. And then keep the accuracy and resistance where they are. If I could even get this up to 350, that'd be great here. But yeah, that would be the main reason just for this, because you can decrease incoming damage by 25% here. So that would be nice. All right. Next up, I made a mistake when selecting my starter champion as Aethel. Actually, I didn't make a mistake. Screw that. I think Aethel's a fantastic champion. I still haven't rekitted her yet. Here, so she's got pretty low stats, but she's taken me right up to the edge of high mid game here. So yeah, screw that, man. She's a fantastic champion. She can definitely is a carry for the early and mid games. So attacks one enemy 3 times, has a 100% chance when booked of placing a 25% weaken debuff for 2 turns on the last hit. Attacks all enemies, has an extra 15% chance of inflicting a critical hit. Not bad there either. And then last but not least, Higher Blessing. We've got place a 25% increase attack buff on this champion for 2 turns. Place a 30% increased defense debuff on this champion for 2 turns if this champion's current HP is less than 50%. Then she gains an extra turn. So this is basically a 3-turn cooldown. And increase ally HP in all battles by 15%. Let's take a look at the stats. Nothing crazy in terms of the stats on her. And here, the main thing for her is if I was going to rebuild her, which I'm probably never going to do, but which I should do. I know, it's a really weird conundrum there. Here, keep the health points. I try to get the health points into the 40,000 range. Attack into the 4,000 range. Here, get the crit damage up and get the accuracy up into the 3 to 350 range. Get the speed up into the 190 range. It's just putting better gear on her. That would basically facilitate all of that there. Nothing that we need to do right now, as she is not ridiculously important to anything that I'm doing in the game other than just running faction wars, and we've already done that. So yeah, there's no need to rekit these 2 up here. But she can handle herself, which is kind of nice. Oh, crap. We've got Fanax here as the last champion here that we're looking at. So level 60. His main coup de grace is going to be attack one enemy. Place extra hit if the target has any debuffs. Enemies killed by this skill cannot be revived. So that's a really nice skill right there. Definitely useful in the Ice Golem. We've got Stern Partner, attacks all enemies, has a 75% chance of placing a block buff debuff for 2 turns. Places a block active skills debuff for 1 turn if this skill does not place a block buff. Decreases bomb debuff detonation countdowns by 1 turn when Talia is on the same team. I just wish he just decreased bomb detonations rather than having to have Talia on the team. Attacks one enemy has a 60% chance of placing a 60% decreased defense debuff and decreased speed debuff 30% for 2 turns. That's not bad. Let's take a look at the stats. So got okay health points, good enough attack, decent defense, okay speed, crit rate, high crit damage, decent amount of accuracy. So he's not built terribly. Yeah, good enough to hopefully get by this boss. Let's take a look here. I think this one was pure luck if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. All right, so well, we can see here we're hitting hard. We're keeping everybody stunned up. We're blocking all kinds of stuff. We're putting damage in. We've got multiple attacks. Let's see how the second one goes. So turn meter control. We've got a little bit of a stun because of the sunset on Deacon Armstrong. Did we just get block buffs? Wow, that's interesting. All right, so we're not doing too bad here. And we're probably gonna have to deal with a might not have to deal. Astrolon for the win there. With the stuns. I thought we were gonna have to deal with the unkillable. It doesn't look like we're gonna have to do that. All right, so we're controlling. We're doing stuns. We're blocking buffs. Putting in defense, decrease defense, weaken, decrease attack. Here we're not doing a bad job here. So let's see how it goes here. So we got turn meter reduction. We've got control on the side adds. We're blocking buffs. Nice. That block buffs might actually be the way to go here. Let's see how this goes. Oh, Astrolon is a reviver. Ooh, this could go interestingly. If Deacon goes down, he got it wiped from him, so this could be interesting. This could go really interesting. All right, so it looks like we've got Aethel and Phoenix with lifesteal gear on. So that's kind of good. So we're gonna keep them topped up. Oh, so we got a reviver here, eh? Oh, so there's no point in wasting time on the ads. This is just gonna be a straight here attack the boss. All right, so this should be a decently easy win here. As long as he doesn't have like a transfer type of ability or anything like that. Ooh, this actually might not be an easy win here if they take out Astrolon, and they did. Ooh, Phoenix is all by himself here. All right, so we've taken an L here. So what I should have did there is when we got to the boss, I should have just clicked on the boss, not bothered with the ads at all in this setup, because he is going to revive them. Or we could go another way and make sure they're not revived with Phoenix ability. So let's give this a try one more time. Yeah, I guess it could go either way in this particular battle. Remember, I don't have the like craziest stats on these guys, so we're doing this as mid gamers. Here, I could swap out gear and do all that kind of bull jive. For the most part, I don't really like swapping gear. I guess I could get more done if I did swap gear, to tell you the truth. That's a lot of money there, man. And then you just don't know where the gear came from unless you're writing that stuff down. And yeah, I just don't have time to do all that. So I'm going to build out my champions properly right off the bat. If I'm using them in many places, and if not, then I'm just going to kind of leave them to lounge. Alright, so when we get to the boss, there's two ways you can do this. We could try for a block revive on the ads here, or we could just go, straight after the boss. I think going straight after the boss is the way to go with this one. So I'm going to target the boss, and all the attacks are going to go that way. We should be able to take out the boss relatively easy, having all the attacks concentrated on him. So let's see if that works. All right, let's see how this goes. All right, so we got the leech out, so that's good. Yeah, so the leech should keep us topped up here. And then we're going to kind of let the ads have their way until we stun them. I hear, what? That was a lot with the ally attack there. Come on, get the stun out. Oh, crap. Well, that didn't go well. That went actually very badly. Oh yeah, that went really badly there. Man, we need that stunned. We might have to manual this crap. This is exactly why I don't play this level too often. So I was pretty lucky beating this level 3-star the first time. Okay. Okay. Server maintenance. All right, let's give this another shot here. All right, so we are in here. We got lots of turn meter. We're going to be smacking some peeps. I think we're going to manual the second part, so we go in with all our skills available into the boss battle here. So I want to make sure we can stun the ads. Now, if we can get that stun off on the ads, I think we should be in much better shape. Right here, because boss does have the ally attack ability, and we don't want that going. Right here. All right, so we've got that. We're gonna let this get to about halfway, and then we should be able to go with our A1s from there on out. All right, so let's do A1s from here. Oh, gotta make sure we don't get the unkillable out here. I'm okay with turn meter with time compression. So that rolls around so fast. All right, so now we should be rolling. Man, it would be nice if Lightsworn and Aethel were re-kitted. Here, I do have to say. This would actually be a much safer run with Cardinal in it. I do have to I can say that pretty confidently here. All right, so hey man, don't be afraid of manualing something, eh? That's why we all right, so we're gonna do time compression. Get the turn meters down. We're gonna get decrease defenses out. We're going to stun everybody up. Good. So now he can't use his ally attack ability. Okay. Oh, places block damage. So we're going to try to take out one of these adds with a block revive here. So let's see if we can do that. So we can decrease defense and decrease speed, which is nice. Or we can do block buffs. Let's see if we can decrease defense and decrease speed. Oh, what did I do there? I definitely did something around there. All right, so let's increase attack. Why is that working? There we go. All right, slam everybody. All right, so never a bad thing to increase defense. Oh crap, she came out of her ally. Okay, so that's interesting. Let's see if we can slam at least one of these side adds. See if we can get the decreased turn meter. Let's block some buffs. Nice. Let's get her down a little bit. Ooh, I hope this doesn't kill her. You know what, let's do... You know what, let's decrease... Oh, snap. I didn't decrease turn meter there. Alright, so let's try it this way. Time decrease, there we go. Decrease defense. What was that? I swear I am messing up really badly here. There we go. Block revive is gone. Nice. Alright, so. Wonder if we should block revive on the second ad here. 40% chance of fear. You can only do that every 4 turns. Okay, that's fine. You know what? I'm okay actually taking out the second ad here. Now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I'd rather not have these ads so he can't do ally attack at all. So let's get these guys out the board. Decrease defense. Yes. I'm okay with that. Okay, we gotta make sure not to kill this girl until... Ooh, might kill her with that ability. You know what? Let's just do this. Good. Let's do time compression. Let's hit this guy. I was hoping to get a leech there. Let's hit this guy. So for some turn meter control. Let's see if we can put her in the ground. Alright, so block revive is out. Now it's just the bosses here. So we should be able to go full bore. Alright, so we are doing it here now. This should be a relatively, I'm hoping, easy win. We're going to see here because he's going to place, he's going to try increase, he's going to try bringing out his ads again. Or he's not going to try doing that. What the hell? Maybe he knows that he can't bring them back out because they're block revived. It's nice having the leech out so we can get as much health as we can back. He's got the block damage, so that's not nice. That's okay though. Also means we can cycle through our abilities. Alright, so let's keep going. So we've got leech out, so that's good. We're regaining some health as we are hurting the boss. Wish Deacon hit a little harder so he could regen a little bit more. That's okay. Luckily, the boss is not hitting too hard. That we got to worry about, crazy amount of damage output. So we can just slow him down a little bit, and he doesn't have ads to help him out anymore. Then we should be okay in the battle. Yeah, so we're slowly burning him down. It just goes to show you don't need a ridiculously overpowered team to win at faction wars here. So we just need the right ability. So I think Fanax was the straw that broke the camel's back with this one. Having to block revive, doing it manually where we took out the ads here at the block revive was very important. Here, much like in the Ice Golem, if you do that, you're in great shape. Here, definitely not going to be able to auto this here regularly, so that's what stage 20 is for. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hey, no Ninja Watchers, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. I'm more than happy. Let me know who you guys are using for the Sacred Order Crypt. And we're going to see you again next time. Let's chat then.